Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here from Trinity Lutheran High School in Jefferson City, Missouri, the first location for our Calvary Lutheran basketball tournament. Round one, and your MMA Colonels are back in action for the first game of 2022, and they will be taking on the St. Louis Patriots, who have an opportunity and will score right off the bat. Just like that, Patriots gonna get it started. It's number 3, Eli Miller, the 6'3 junior, getting it done first. Colonels will go with their usual starting 5 on the court, made up of Tipton, Dempsey, Ansel, Ruckman, and Latenzer. Step back 3 for Dempsey goes no good. So he was looking for the lead, but now a battle, and we will get a foul that will be committed by the Colonels. MMA going to be decked out in their away solid gold uniforms, while the Patriots will be in their home whites. There's a long shot, no good. Rebound underneath the hoop, and the foul. Great opportunity under the rim converted. Joshua Michael for the Patriots with the chance for a three-point play. And he converts. 5-0 lead now for St. Louis. Ansel, he'll set up to Ruckman at the top of the key. Dishes it off to Ansel, the leading scorer all season. He puts up a 3, that won't go. Battle for the rebound, and Latenzer wins it. Good offensive rebound by Latenzer as he gets it to Ansel. This one's tipped and it's swiped away by the Patriots, and here they come. 3-on-3 opportunity moving into their offensive zone. Miller, he'll set up top to side. Here's the drive back to Miller. Patriots leading by 5. Colonels yet to get on the scoreboard. Drive, they dish back out to Miller. And Miller will travel, and the Colonels get a lucky break after a bad turnover. MMA still looking to get on the board for the first time here in this one. Ansel. Off to Ruckman, now to Dempsey. Ansel, a little trouble with that one, but he'll reel it in. Ruckman gets a screen. He'll pull from deep. That won't go. And the rebound reeled in defensively by the Patriots. Colonels not been shooting well to start this game. They're 0 for 3. Here's a drive. Shot goes, but they will say no. The steps were one too much, and it's a travel. Ansel will bring it up as the point. Dempsey wanted to go back to Ansel. Patriots were saying that Ansel was the last one to touch that. Number 33, Stanley Ray, just can't believe that, and now they will say that St. Louis gained possession. Patriots set up. Eli Miller. He'll pull from deep. That goes no good. Ansel fights for the rebound in traffic, looking for an option. And they will call Ruckman for the foul, as the man for St. Louis was on the ground with nowhere to go, and he gets bailed out as Ruckman commits the crime. Here's a mid-range jump shot. That goes. Joshua Michael his first points in this one. 7-0 Patriots. Colonels still looking to get some offense going here early in this one. Ansel, he'd be the man to do it. Now he'll drive, and he will get the foul call. Two shots for Jeremy Ansel. First one's good from him. And he goes 2 for 2. Colonels trail by 5. So dish it out to the left. Miller He's been their front man all night. Shot goes up. That goes no good. Battle for the rebound. And now we get a push. Second rebound of the game for Ansel, and the foul will go against number 33, Stanley Regis, his second here early in this one. Colonel's looking to make it back-to-back scores. Ansel stops, looking to split the difference. Ball's on the ground, up for grabs, and Latenzer comes up with it. Dempsey, he'll shoot. That can't bank in. Latenzer, another offensive rebound, his third offensive rebound and his fourth overall. Here's a drive-by, tipped it, he gets rejected. A great play by Michael, and here comes St. Louis streaking the other way. It's Miller. Miller slings it, but the pass got away from him, and the Colonels will retake possession. Ansel gets a screen from Latenzer. He'll shoot the three at the top of the key. That goes no good, and the quick recovery by St. Louis. Here's a pass that was tipped out of play. 4:26 to go in the first. It's 7-2 in favor of the men in white. Rejected by Ruckman. What a play. Dempsey in the paint, dishes it off to Latenzer. Looking to come up with it, goes up to Tipton. That won't go. Ansel fighting for the rebound, and he will get fouled. Or sorry, he will commit the foul on Miller as we get subs. And now we will get our first look here in this one at new cadet, just arrived about a week ago here at the academy. McGovern. We'll see what he can do here in this one for the men in gold. Here's a shot. That goes good. Sorry, MacArthur, my apologies. His first opportunities here in this one. Ansel. Ruckman to MacArthur. Now Dempsey. Ruckman gets a screen. He'll shoot from mid-range. That goes no good. Colonels are struggling to shoot here early in this one, and with a St. Louis Patriots team that is hitting all their shots in all the right places, that might be a place where they're going to struggle, as it's another conversion the other way for the men in white. 9-point lead for the Patriots. Ansel sets up to Dempsey. Ruckman was open but couldn't get the handle on it. I'm here joined by my associate Mason Kletchen. Mason, give me your thoughts thus far on this one.
Well, Evan, early in this game, the Colonels find themselves down by 9 points. With 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter, there's a lot they can do to turn this game around. We've seen the check-in of Hunter MacArthur. From what I've seen from him, he's a great shooter beyond the arc. We're going to see another new boy come into the game very shortly. But overall, I think the Colonels have what it takes to get back in this game.
I believe you're absolutely correct, and we will see if these new additions to the team can be a breaking point, as the Colonels are still looking for their first W of the season. Ryan Robinson, number 12, he will get his first look here in this one as a new player for the academy. So MacArthur and Robinson both on the court, both just been at the academy a week. Here's a drive by Miller. They sling it outside. Dishes it over to Regis. Up top, Miller. He'll pull from deep. That won't go. And a battle for the rebound. Latenzer's fifth in just the first quarter. And the foul will go against number 15, Jimmy Side. No, it will be against Regis. That'll be his third here early in this one, and he'll take a seat now. Ruckman dishes to Robinson. Goes back to Ansel. Ansel driving, dishes to Latenzer. He goes up and puts it in. John Latenzer. And Ansel's second assist here in this one. Side. Dishes off to the left. Miller. Back up top to side. Robinson trying to play defense. But dish it into the corner. Under pressure. Colonel's playing some tight defense here. Miller up top looking for the drive. Robinson got a hand on it. It's swiped right. Miller, the bigger man, gets it done. Miller drives, and he lays it in beautifully. Timeout MMA as the Patriots get the points right back. Colonel's still looking for a break here in this one. Colonels trail by 9. They'll set up a play. Ansel will bring it up. Splits the difference, puts up a shot that goes no good. Heavy defensive pressure underneath the hoop. And St. Louis reaps the benefits. Regis guarded by MacArthur. But cut up top to Miller. Miller guarded by Ansel, driving in the big man. No good. And the rebound reeled in by Ruckman. His first. Ruckman. Up top, MacArthur. Over to Robinson. Ansel looking for some help. Robinson. He shot fakes. Now he'll put it up in double coverage. He gets it to go, falling over. Ryan Robinson, his first points with the team, and it's a beauty. Colonels trail by 7. Miller. Miller. Shot fakes, looking to drive. Good spin as he goes in. Shot goes good. Eli Miller gets it to go yet again. Down to 30 seconds left in the first. Robinson. Under pressure. He drives. Dishes outside to Ansel. Here's MacArthur. Up top, Ansel. To Robinson. He fakes. MacArthur, he'll go for 3. That goes good. Robinson and MacArthur go back-to-back, both scoring their first career points with MMA. Here's a deep 3 by Miller. That will go no good, and the Colonels will cap off this first quarter with a big 3 by MacArthur as they trail by 6 as we head to the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Colonels basketball in the Calvary Lutheran Tournament on your coverage of all Colonels athletics on livestream.com/MMA and the Missouri Military Academy YouTube channel. My name is Evan Schreier with my associate Mason Kletchen and Kevin Sangster, and we are happy to be bringing you all the coverage of Colonels athletics throughout all 3 sports seasons. We will take a break as we are about to head into our second quarter of play, and we'll be back with coverage in just a few minutes. Second quarter action about to get going. Colonels will start with the ball. MacArthur and Robinson will be on the court here, making up the 5 to start the second. They're joined by Ansel, Ruckman, and Latenzer, 3 veterans of the team. Robinson. Ansel. Over to MacArthur and now Ruckman. Ruckman, under pressure, slings it to MacArthur. But go to Ansel. He's guarded by Miller. Ansel trying to get past Miller, and he gets sideswiped. Eli Miller coming the other way, and the shot goes up, and it's good. What an athletic play right there by number 15, Jimmy Side, and it's a big one to set the tone of the second for St. Louis, as Robinson's pass will go nowhere, and that'll be a backcourt violation as St. Louis has the ball back up by 8. And we get a timeout that'll be taken here early. Mason, give me your thoughts.
Well, Evan, I mentioned Hunter MacArthur being an incredible sharpshooter, and we saw that showcase right at the end of the first quarter. I look forward to him getting the ball more and being able to release some more threes beyond the arc, as well as Ryan Robinson. 2 young players on this lineup, both showing they have the talent they need to ball this team out.
Well, 2 players, both new to the squad, both looking to make their mark on the court and earn positions higher in the depth chart. Both of them doing it here early. Colonels need to get a team effort if they want to overcome this strong Patriots team as they hit a shot to go up by 10, the largest lead of the game on either side. Here's Robinson. Ruckman. MacArthur, now Ansel. Drops it to Latenzer. Shot goes up, basket, and the foul. Hoop in the harm. John Latenzer, an athletic play. His 4th point, looking for his 5th. Foul going against number 3, Eli Miller, his 1st. No good, but it earns it back to Latenzer. Ansel, he shoots for 3. That goes! Jeremy Ansel, and it's a 5-point trip for the Colonels. The lead is cut to 5 in a big shot. Miller looks to answer. Rebound up in the air. And the last touch by MMA as they're unable to reel in the rebound. Shot goes up, blocked by MacArthur. What a play. Miller goes up, fades away, no good. And Robinson, the last man to touch it. Colonels playing some tough defense here. And now with 3 fouls, they're going to recheck in Regis, and Miller will get a rest. Patriots only have 1 sub. Miller's been the go man all night here for the Patriots. We'll see what the Colonels can do with him on the bench. Up top, Regis. They'll put up a shot. That goes. Michael, his mid-range shot has been on here tonight. MacArthur will bring it up. Ruckman, up top, MacArthur. Ansel, he's open for 3, looking to go back-to-back, and he does. Jeremy Ansel, he's got 10. The lead is cut to 4. There's a mid-range shot. That goes no good. Ansel's got 8. Apologies on that. Quick score correction. And Miller gets his rest. Regis will retake. And the drive is good for Michael. That shot fake was elite. 23-17 in favor of St. Louis. Colonels have been battling back. Ruckman gets a screen. He'll put up a shot that goes. Mason Ruckman, his first points in this one. 23-19. St. Louis leads. Shot goes up. That goes no good, and the Colonels finally get a rebound. John Latenzer, his 7th of the game. Here's Ruckman. He'll put up a mid-range shot. That goes no good. Lead pass swiped by Ansel. And the Colonels will take possession. Ansel. Over to MacArthur, back to Ansel. He goes up, that goes no good. Latenzer, he gets the rebound. Shot fake by Robinson, but they'll say that he traveled. And the ball will go to St. Louis. Michael stepped out, so now the Colonels will retake possession. MMA trailing by 4 with the ball. Colonels will trail by as much as 10. And Robinson commits the foul on Miller as he was trying to bring it up the court. They'll sling it in the corner to Miller. Miller looking to spin on Ruckman. Fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound battle is won by St. Louis. They have been winning this fight here tonight in the rebound category. Drive by Miller, and he converts with the right hand. Eli Miller, been absolutely elite for the Patriots here tonight. They'll drop it to Tipton, and he's unable to come up with that. Colonels played their cards correctly. Tipton was just unable to come up with the ball. 6-point game. They'll sling it in the corner. Up top, Michael. Here's a spin move. And that goes no good. Rebound by the Colonels. MacArthur over to Dempsey. First we've seen of him in a while. Ansel, stop and pop, he gets. And he will get fouled. Frustration. Right there showing from Miller as he gets his 2nd foul marked up on the board. Both teams have 5, 2 shots for Ansel. First goes no good, a rare miss from the free throw line for Jeremy Ansel. And the second converts. 25-20 is the score, and it's in favor of St. Louis. Here's a screen. Outside his side. Here's the shot. That goes up. No good from the mid-range. Rebound by Side. He'll put it up again. No good again, and Dempsey reels in the rebound, and we're going to get a foul. It will go against St. Louis, and the Colonels will be set to bring it out. Foul will go against number 13. Ben Marks, his first. Team 6th. A score could be big right here to cut it to a 1-possession game. And the pass goes off, the ball goes off the foot. Here's a drive. Miller goes off 1 foot and makes it. What a play by Miller. He is their leading scorer, and for a good reason. Ruckman Looks for help, finds Ansel. Ansel driving on the baseline, and he'll go up and over to get the score. Jeremy Ansel, he's got 11. Colonels trail by 5, 2:50 left to go in the second. 27-22 is the score in favor of the men in white. Here's the drive by Miller, and we get a foul on Tipton, who has been prone to fouls all year, and he will pick up what I believe to be his second. Here's Side. Dishes it off to Ball. He'll sling it out left. 3 ball, that goes no good. Rebound in the paint, another shot goes up. That goes no good, and the rebound's there for MacArthur. He'll bring it up. Colonels trail by 5. Ruckman over to Dempsey. Dempsey. MacArthur, Ansel, now Ruckman. Colonels work the ball around the outside. Ansel, he fires. That goes no good off the front of the rim. Rebound, Ruckman, and he puts it in. Ruckman's got 4. 3-point ball game. Colonels have trailed by as much as 10, and they've cut it here to 3 as we're down to 2 minutes left before we reach halftime. And what a half it's been, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a drive. That goes no good. Rebound by Ruckman. His second, and now a big opportunity. Basketball is a real momentum game, and it's a momentum opportunity here for MMA. MacArthur drives, and we get a blocking foul underneath the hoop. It will go against the Colonels, an offensive foul. Latenzer will check in for Tipton. St. Louis will bring it up, leading by 3. Miller. He cuts and drives. Miller with the one hand, can't get it to go, and MacArthur brings it out. MacArthur, his second rebound, and he looks to create some offense. Looks to dish it off to Dempsey. Little shaky getting it there, but it does. Ansel, guarded heavily, slings it to Latenzer. He goes up and gets blocked, but a foul. Foul against Michael, his first. Latenzer will shoot 2. First no good from John Latenzer. And Latenzer can't get his second to go. A battle for the ball. And it's a foul. Sorry, not a foul, a travel. As falling over was Miller, and the Colonels will get the ball back. Here's Ansel, open for 3 in the tie, no good, but an offensive rebound by Ruckman. He goes up and converts. Ruckman underneath the hoop again. He's got 6, and it's a 1-point ball game. Down to 43 seconds to go until we reach halftime. What an offensive push by MMA late in the half. Miller will stop and pop. That goes no good. Rebound underneath the hoop offensively. And we get a foul underneath the rim. Shot goes up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Dempsey forces the jump ball. Possession arrow stays with St. Louis. 27 seconds left till halftime. St. Louis in possession. They sling it out to Michael. Michael, underneath the hoop, goes up top. Here's side, 15 seconds. And they will whistle the foul against MacArthur. That'll be MacArthur's first, team 9th, and a 1-and-1 opportunity to come. And the first free throw is good. And both go through for side. 11 seconds, a 3-point game. Down to 5 seconds. Ansel driving, looks to lay it in, and he does. And that is how we end our first half of play. Jeremy Ansel capping it off with the points with the Colonels. Our story for our first half of play, St. Louis started off firing, got out to a 10-point lead, and from there it was solid gold everything as the Colonels took over and brought it all the way back to within 1 point, led by back-to-back threes from Jeremy Ansel and a big presence in the paint from Mason Ruckman, which we've been waiting to see all season. The Stars are out here in Jefferson City in round 1 of tournament play, and it's set up to be a great second half, and we will be back in 10 minutes as we continue coverage of round 1 of the Calvary Lutheran basketball tournament. Second half action set to get underway as the Colonels, down by only a point, will start with the ball. Here's Dempsey. Over to MacArthur. He'll stop and pop. That rings around no good, and the rebound there for St. Louis. Here's a drive by the Patriots. This one swiped by Ruckman under pressure, and they finally managed to dish it out. Miller, their leading scorer, fires outside. Here's the drive. Ruckman got a hand on it. Blocked again by Ruckman, but now they call a foul. Ruckman can't believe it. It'll be his first. Sorry, his third. My apologies. And the first no good from Regis. Regis, the 6'4" sophomore, also in foul trouble here in this one. As the second is good. Ansel. Guarded by side. They sling it to MacArthur, over to Ruckman. Ansel, he'll fire and scores. Tie ball game at 30. He's got 15 points. Jeremy Ansel, the scoring leader for MMA, showing why he holds that title with pride. Here's Miller, driving on Latenzer, a great sling outside. Shot goes up and is good for Regis. Due to foul trouble, we haven't seen a whole lot of him, but they call his name at the start of the second half, and he's been performing. 2-point lead for St. Louis. Dempsey. Ansel, he'll shoot. That goes no good. Rebound by St. Louis, and they've got numbers heading the other way. Patriots set up. Here's a spin shot that goes no good off the front of the rim, and Ansel reels in his 5th rebound. MacArthur will slow things down. Ansel, MacArthur, now Ruckman. High pass to Dempsey. Here's a great shot fake. Dishes it to Latenzer, and he puts it in. Latenzer's got 6, but MacArthur with the absolute dime. Miller drives, puts up a reverse layup, no good, and Ruckman reels in that one, his 5th. Dempsey. Colonels looking for their first lead of the ball game. MacArthur open for 3 in the lead. Got it! MacArthur, he's got 6. And the Colonels have their first lead in this ball game. He is 2 for 2 from three-pointer. from three-point land. Hunter MacArthur in his first career game. And a travel.
Well, Schreier, I said it earlier on in the game that Hunter MacArthur is going to be a weapon for the Colonels beyond the arc, and he's proved that to be the case so far, going uncontested from 3, 2 for 2 on this night.
A big opportunity. Colonels lead by 3 with the ball. Dempsey over to MacArthur, guarded tightly. Gets a screen. Here's Ruckman for 3. That goes no good. Miller for 3 in the tie. No good. Battle for the rebound. Puts it up and good. Joshua Michael. A great presence underneath the rim. Cardinals lead by 1. MacArthur over to Ruckman. Ansell for 3. That goes no good. And the rebound. Here comes St. Louis. Miller with the mismatch on Dempsey. Great dish off to Michael. Timeout Colonels as the lead is back to 1. It's a 4-point swing the other way. .420 to go in the third. 36-35. St. Louis with the lead. A back and forth ball game here in round 1. Winner of this game will take on the St. Louis Blue Knights, with the loser will play the Royals here back at Trinity, with the winner playing tomorrow at 12:30 against Calvary. Sorry, at Calvary. MacArthur. Ruckman looking for the drive. Outside MacArthur. Now Ansell. Guarded tightly. Ansell drives, puts up a shot. That goes no good, and the rebound by Regis. A 1-point lead for St. Louis and an opportunity to increase it. Miller makes a move, a fadeaway shot. Rattles around, no good. And the third rebound of the ball game for MacArthur. Hunter MacArthur will leave it for Ansell. Back to MacArthur, and now Ruckman slings it to Dempsey. Dempsey for 3 in the lead, no good. Last touch by the Patriots, and it'll stay with the men in gold. 3:26 to play. It's a 36-35 lead for the Patriots. Dempsey, he fakes. Now Dempsey puts up a shot that goes no good. Miller drives, no good. Ansell with the rebound. Colonels have numbers heading the other way. Leaves it for MacArthur. Now Dempsey. Ansell open for 3. That goes. Jeremy Ansell. He's got 18, and his third three-pointer is good, and it's a 2-point MMA lead. 3 minutes to go in the third. Colonels lead by 2. Shot goes up and good from Regis as he was driving on Ruckman. 2 tall players going head-to-head. Regis wins the battle this time. And the ball went off the foot of Miller as they were looking for an open MacArthur for a possible 3. Robinson checked in for Dempsey. Dempsey struggling shooting here tonight. Robinson, he's been hot, so we'll see if this will help turn the tides of this game and give MMA a greater lead here in this one as they currently tied in this ball game. Ansel, now Robinson. Colonels trying to find an opening in this tough defense. Over MacArthur. Now Robinson, he'll take the three. That'll go no good. Ruckman gets the rebound inside. He puts up a shot and gets fouled. Board number 6 for Mason Ruckman. And a chance to retake the lead. First free throw good from Ruckman. And Ruckman 2 for 2 from the line. Colonels lead by 2 as Ruckman has 8. Here's a drive, shot goes up, no good, and Latenzer with the rebound. Latenzer with his 10th board. Ansel sets up to MacArthur, over to Ruckman. Ruckman driving and draws another foul. Ruckman heading back to the line. Now the story of this game, Mason Ruckman has had a quiet season thus far, trying to be a mid-range player. So he converts the first free throw. But we've seen here tonight his offensive rebounding presence and his ability to finish at the rim has been the best we've seen from him this season. And there's point number 10 for Mason Ruckman as he will go 2 for 2 from the line, 4 for 4 on the game. Colonels lead by 4, their largest lead of the night. Here's a shot going up under the rim, and it down, no good. Board 11. Long pass for Robinson, and he gets rejected. Unbelievable. Trouble in paradise. There's chaos under the rim, and they finally sling it out to MacArthur. MacArthur over to Latenzer. There's a sub I forgot to mention. Tipton was checked in for Ruckman. Miller goes up and lays it in. And the lead's cut to 2. Minute left here in the third. Here's Cohen Tipton. Tipton couldn't find his target. Ansel slings it over to MacArthur for 3. That goes no good. And getting up and grabbing the rebound was Side. 37 seconds left. It's a 2-point ball game. Side slings it over to Miller. Miller driving, spinning. That shot no good. Battle for the rebound is won by the Patriots. Open 3, a drive, shot goes up, no good, and we finally get a foul. It'll be an offensive foul against the Patriots. It was 16 seconds left. Tipton will take a seat as Ruckman comes back in. $15 left. In the third quarter, Colonels lead by 2. Ruckman down to 5. Ruckman, Ansel, 2 seconds. And the Colonels did not get a shot off, as that is how we end our third quarter of play with our score. Patriots 40, Colonels 42. MMA holding their first lead at the end of a quarter in this ball game. But the most important one is set to come. Final 8 in just a minute. We'll see who the Colonels choose to go with to start the quarter. I think the story of this ball game, Mason, would be Hunter MacArthur and Ryan Robinson. 2 players in their first career games with MMA, both being stars out on the court, and both will get the call to start the 4th quarter here for MMA. Miller throws it inside, shot is good. Miller's dropping dimes, and Michael finishes the job. Locked in at 42. Ruckman, Robinson. Slings it to MacArthur, almost got sideswiped. Ruckman. And Ruckman will get whistled for the travel. Miller looking to retake the lead. Slings it outside to Regis. Outside Miller for 3 in the lead. Got it! Miller. His first 3-pointer since the first quarter, and it's a big one and a 3-point Patriot lead. Ruckman for 3 in the tie. No good, and the rebound by the Patriots. They go all the way up ahead and unable to come up with that one. It'll be a turnover. And the sub will come in. Dempsey will be checked in for Robinson. Ansel. Ruckman, now MacArthur. Here's Dempsey. Pass swiped away. Shot goes up. No good. And it's a jump ball with possession going MMA. Great play by Dempsey to not give up the fast break points. But a great read by Regis. Knew exactly where the ball was going, almost resulted in catastrophe for MMA. Not a time you want to be giving up points, especially not that easily. Ansel, trouble in paradise, a left hook in the paint. Ansel goes back up, and that goes down. Jeremy Ansel, he's got 20. 1-point lead for the Patriots. Shot fake by Regis. Regis goes up and draws the foul. It'll be against Ruckman, his 4th. First is good for Regis. Ruckman with 4 fouls will take a seat. Second free throw, no good, but an offensive rebound. Fadeaway shot is good. So it's a big trip for the Patriots as they lead by 4. MacArthur. Ansel. MacArthur. Colonels slow things down. Ansel. Now to Latenzer. He calls for a restart. Colonels will set up the play. 5:12 to go, 48-44. 3 ball up. And no good, but Latenzer in the paint. Now tipped in with the rebound. That goes no good, and finally reeled in by Michael. Drive, shot goes up, no good, but the rebound shot is there for Regis. Patriots on a run, looking to bring this game closer to a W for the men in white. And Tipton's going to get swiped. He got a little roughed up right there. And the lights went out. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone up for a little night ball? Well, we'll get a little involuntary timeout as the lights are currently out on the court. Well, this game has been filled with all sorts of crazy action. Well, ladies and gentlemen, while we have a break, let's go over the story of this ball game. Let's take a look at all the action. It looked like the Patriots had this thing wrapped up from the beginning as they got out to a double-digit lead. Colonels came fighting all the way back, led by as much as 4. Patriots have taken over here in the fourth quarter, have the lead by 6, but MMA gets a little involuntary timeout as we play in a little darkness here at Trinity Lutheran. Referees currently trying to figure out why the lights are out. We do not have a definite answer, but we will get that to you as soon as possible. Coach Maharan taking an opportunity to coach the team, and we take an opportunity to introduce ourselves. My name is Evan Schreier. I am been your broadcaster for the past 3 years. It's a pleasure to have you on stream. Mason, let's hear some wise words.
My name is Mason Kletchen. I'm the stat guy and the color commentator. Alongside me is Kevin Sangster. Does not have a microphone in his hand, but he is certainly here, and he's operating the camera that you guys are watching this game on. He's bringing it all. He is a crucial part of this broadcasting team.
Absolutely. Mason, and I hear you have some involvement in the Formula One world. Tell us about that.
Well, with the Formula One season just recently coming to an end, Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton went into the Dubai Grand Prix tied in points. Verstappen and Hamilton had a little bit of a conflict on the last lap of the race. Pulled Verstappen out in first, and he took the victory with a little bit of controversial ruling via the stewards. They decided to grant Verstappen the championship, and he walked home with it. His first ever, topping Lewis Hamilton.
Well, I think it was definitely a well-deserved world championship for Max Verstappen, personally. As we take a look at our NFL season, currently in the great wide world of football, we are heading into Week 18, our final week of play in the NFL, with the season ending in a big one on Saturday between the Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mason, I understand you're a Patriots fan. That's got to be tough.
Well, not as tough as being a Dallas Cowboys fan. Got to be honest with you.
It's not tough, Mason. You've had a pretty good few years as a Patriots fan. Mac Jones, we love Mac Jones. Being a Dallas Cowboys fan, it has been tough, I will admit. However, I will say we are doing all right this year and looking to make a push. In Dak we trust.
I'm just waiting for the Patriots' inevitable loss in the Week 17 to the Dolphins, which happens every year. They haven't actually beat the Dolphins in Miami on the last week of the season for 3 years. So it is interesting to see if and when it's going to happen.
Well, the NFL, certainly this late in the year, is always interesting. You look at a lot of teams still available to hold playoff spots, especially you take a look at the AFC with Jacksonville beating Indianapolis. The Raiders and Chargers could actually tie, and both teams could make the playoffs. That is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, we have the emergency lights on. The lights are back on here at Trinity Lutheran, and that takes away our involuntary timeout. As much as I would love to continue talking about the NFL, we are back with primetime basketball here in the fourth quarter. 6-point game, Calvary. St. Louis Patriots with the ball, and the Colonels in need of a defensive stop as we are back in action here in the fourth. And back underway. There's a shot fake, spin move, shot goes up and goes down for Regis. He has been the man here in this fourth quarter, and the lead is to 8. 4:20 to go. Ansel gets a screen from Latenzer. Slings it to MacArthur. Now Dempsey. Now Ansel had room to shoot, but he'll elect to drive. Ansel, a mid-range jump shot, that goes. Jeremy Ansel, Colonel's in need of a stop. This one, Dempsey couldn't get to it, and he goes into the bleachers. Miller drops it off. That goes no good. MacArthur reels in the rebound off the air ball. Here he comes. Dempsey. Colonel's got the stop they needed, and now we'll see if they can convert off it. Here's MacArthur. Driving, slings it behind him, and now Ansel makes men miss. His mid-range shot got tipped. Latenzer got the rebound. He goes to Ansel. Over to Dempsey. Leaves it for MacArthur. 3:04 to go. Ruckman. Now Dempsey. Driving is Dempsey. Leaves it for Latenzer, and he goes up and lays it in. Big points there for MMA. Latenzer's got 7. Latenzer's got 8. My apologies. 3 ball goes up from Miller. That goes no good, but the offensive rebound was right there. That doesn't go. Up for grabs, and it'll stay with St. Louis. Subs will be made. Cheryl will take a seat. Miller. Michael. Side. Here's the drive and the shot, basket, and the foul. Regis, the man who has been owning the court in this fourth quarter, does it again. And converts the three-point play. What a big chance and a big conversion there for Stanley Regis. He has been having a career fourth quarter. Ansel. Driving, and that one's swiped away by Regis. Regis with a head full of steam, drives. No good. Regis gets his own rebound. And a timeout was taken by the Patriots before any damage could be done. Minute 52 to go in the ball game, and it's a 7-point lead for the Patriots. Colonel's in desperate need of a stop. Regis has been catching heat here in this fourth quarter. After getting in foul trouble early in this game, we didn't see him for much of the second or third quarter. However, he has made such an impact leading the charge here in this fourth, and he would be a big reason why the Patriots, if they do come out with a W, win this ball game. Regis and the Pats lead by 7. Ansel, MacArthur, Ruckman and company with the men in gold looking to get back here in this ball game. It's not over till it's over is what the coach is going to be telling this Colonel's defense right now. Regis works it over. Now Miller. Miller, guarded by Latenzer. They sling it off to the right side. Colonel's playing some tight defense. Miller. Guarded by Latenzer. Lots of time coming off the clock. And now we get a foul. Latenzer will come out as Robinson will come in. This ball's tipped by MacArthur. Curtis couldn't come up with it. Miller slings it inside. It's Regis. Regis goes up, no good. Battle for the ball. Up for grabs. Ansel comes up with it. His 8th rebound, down to a minute left. Colonel's trail by 7. Colonel's in desperate need of a score. Ansel slings it inside to Ruckman. He goes up, no good. Ruckman in a battle for the ball, and it'll stay with MMA. 36 seconds to go. It's a 7-point ball game. Outside Dempsey. Now to Ansel. Colonels need a score and fast. And they will take one too many steps as Robinson makes a crucial mistake. Down to 26 seconds. And Dempsey will foul on the drive-by ball. Ansel got pressure, forced that one out of play. It'll stay with St. Louis. Here's the inbound. Miller. And they will whistle Dempsey for the foul. 18 seconds left, 2 shots, or a 1-and-1 will come from Miller. And Miller converts his first. And they'll whistle a foul on Michael. 8-point ball game, 17 seconds left. Delivering what might have been the dagger right there. Cardinals will let the ball roll. Well, the player of this ball game, I think it's pretty easy to say. Dempsey, corner 3. That'll go no good. And coming up with it, definitely the player of this quarter would be Stanley Regis as he propelled the Patriots to victory, but I would say Eli Miller was the man of the game here on either side. Regis, Miller, and the Patriots get the W, and they will move on in the winner's bracket, and they will take on the St. Louis Blue Knights tomorrow at Calvary Lutheran High School. MMA drops a close ball game, but a hard-fought game all around. They will meet the Royals tomorrow on this same court at 12:30, and we will look forward to seeing you there. Final score in this one, 56-48, Patriots get the victory here in round one.